Hello everyone, this is Pyro. I am a die-hard Torbjorn main with over 200 hours. I peaked in Masters, and with this new rework, I hope to climb the GM next season. In this video, we will go over my 50 tips and tricks on the new and improved Torbjorn to improve your gameplay. Number 1. Place your turrets in spots where only the top is shown. This makes it harder to shoot. You can do this by backing up a turret from the edge on the high ground. Number 2. You should aim for the lowest health enemies first, since the turret focuses priority on enemies you shoot with your primary fire. Number 3. Turrets now can be thrown onto the higher ground. You can go into custom games to practice tossing and finding unique spots. Number 4. Do not destroy your turret manually. It will start a 10-second cooldown. Instead, wait for the turret to not engage in combat for 3 seconds, and you should be able to throw a new turret down. Number 5. Although repairing the turret will be rare, you should strafe back and forth when hammering to avoid getting sniped for standing still. Number 6. You can look around while hammering your turret. You can check for Farahs in the air or anyone trying to flank. Number 7. When there is a shield between you and a low health enemy, such as Reinhardt or Orisa, you can use Overload and hammer faster than just meleeing an enemy. Number 8. 3 hammer swings reloads your ammo. Number 9. Torb's rivet gun projectile has a small arc that you can predict by aiming just above the head to land headshots from far away. Number 10. Alternate fire is now way more reliable. It does massive damage up close, so you should treat it like Reaper shotguns and punish anyone who gets too close to you. Number 11. You can shred the HP of many tanks by overloading and using your alternate fire. Number 12. Overload is a great escape tool because of the 150 armor you gain and the 30% movement speed boost. Number 13. Always use Overload when leaving spawn. The speed boost helps getting back to the point, and you should have another one ready by the time you make it back to your team. Number 14. Molten Core now has a new ultimate. Torbjorn now spews lava pools onto the ground. You can place the lava on the payload, making it a very useful zoning ult. Number 15. You can extend the length of time of the ultimate by firing the lava globs straight into the air. Number 16. Molten Core now reloads your ammo. Number 17. Molten Core now shuts down Brigitte's rally because it does extra damage to armor. Number 18. Diva is one of your counters. Keep your distance from her and force her to use her jets to get to you. Number 19. The closer you are to Orisa, the harder it is for her to shoot you. When she fortifies, that is a signal for you to use Overload and alternate fire. Number 20. With the new alternate fire, you can keep a safe distance from Reinhardt swings. Number 21. You can block a pin by throwing your turret along Reinhardt's charge path. Number 22. If you find yourself in a bad spot, about to get hooked by Roadhog, you can preemptively use your Overload to fight back when he hooks you, or it can give you enough time to run away. Number 23. Many Winstons fail to respect Torb's damage output, and don't realize that when he gets jumped on, you can do as much damage as a Reaper. Number 24. Wrecking Ball can be very hard to hit, especially when swinging in circles, so the turret is one of the most valuable assets when dealing with a Wrecking Ball. Hit him with your primary fire so that your turret targets him first. Number 25. Zara can be very hard to eliminate when her bubbles are up. If you find her with a bubble on cooldown, don't be afraid to overload and get close to her. Number 26. Zara's Graviton Surge now combos with Torbjorn's new Molten Core. Number 27. Medium range is the worst range to be fighting against a Bastion. You either want to be so far away that you can force him out of sentry mode, or so close that you can overload and alt fire him. Number 28. Staying close to your healers is your best bet to surviving against a Doomfist. Your turret should be placed nearby your healers so you can peel for your supports. Number 29. Torbjorn is a Genji counter. His turret does not allow him to dive your backline as easily. Number 30. Hanzo can now eliminate you very quickly if you're not careful, especially when he has his Storm Arrow up. Use your Overload to stay safe against his Storm Arrow. Number 31. Sometimes you will notice that your turret will shoot in a direction where there are no enemies. Typically, this is a Junkrat trap. Watch out for possible flanks from that direction. Number 32. Placing turrets on higher ground makes it far more difficult for Junkrat to take out your turret. Number 33. Never get close to a McCree, not even with Overload. His stun is way too powerful. Number 34. If you know Mei has her ultimate ready, you can place your turret far enough from the fight so that it will still fire and avoid being frozen. Number 35. If a Mei uses her ice block and is ready to run away with a wall to block you off, you can throw a turret behind her and you stand in front. That way, no matter which direction she chooses, she will take damage. Number 36. Try to avoid Farah fights at all costs. If you find yourself dueling her, aim for her feet. Farahs generally drop over time. Number 37. When a Farah is on the enemy team, placing a turret in a spot with a ceiling above it makes it far more difficult for a Farah to take it down. at the same time making it easier for your team to take her down. Number 38. Reaper excels at close quarters. Stay away from him as much as possible, and don't be afraid to shoot him during his ultimate. Number 39. Soldier 76 should not give you too much trouble. It's best to pick a fight with him after he has exhausted his biotic field. Number 40. Do not be caught alone when there is a Sombra around. Stay with your team and you shouldn't be picked off as easily. Number 41. Now that the turret takes 5 seconds to deploy, it is at risk of being destroyed by nearby Symmetra turrets. However, you can toss it in front of a choke first so that it takes the damage while you destroy the turrets with your team. Number 42. Symmetra can teleport your turret, surprise flank with overload and a level 2 behind them. Number 43. Tracer can be very annoying to your backline. Keeping a turret near your supports will distract tracers going for a flank. Number 44. Do not try to out-snipe a Widowmaker. Although it is possible to headshot a Widow twice, it is not worth the risk unless you have a shield in front of you. Number 45. If an Ana sleep darts an enemy like a Primal Rage Winston or a Nano Blade Genji, you can shoot another enemy so that your turret does not wake up the Winston or Genji. Number 46. You will lose every 1v1 against Brigitte. Keep your distance. Number 47. Torbjorn counters Lucio because he has a lot of trouble wall riding with a turret focus firing him. Number 48. If you manage to land your primary fire on Mercy when she uses Valk, the turret will shoot her down. Number 49. Moira will lose a 1v1 if you throw a turret between the two of you. Moira's grasp will attack the turret instead of you. Number 50. You should be able to take out a Zenyatta before he can eliminate you. Be careful, however, of Discord Orb. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed my 50 tips and tricks for the reworked Torbjorn. Subscribe and hit the bell icon for more Torbjorn guides and gameplay. You can follow me on Twitch in the description below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my amazing editor, The Juan, on his YouTube channel in the description below.
Ha!